Hey, what's going on, everyone? Got a pretty cool topic. I think I brought this up a long time ago on some of my really older videos. Is too much offense going to hurt your score, and is too much defense going to hurt your score on the Titan Challenge? I ended up doing a Legion boss today, but the day before that, I had somebody ask, is it really important to have your defense on the Legion boss? And realistically, if you're not planning on getting hit with the Legion boss, absolutely not. You don't need it. And you can maximize your score by putting your technology into the bigger hits, your weapons, and different things like that. And that was a really good question. And it dawned on me, since I was doing the Legion boss comparisons, take off the defense, and I just put that video up. You guys might want to take a look at it. I explained a couple of different things in that also, but that was a really good question. But I always tell you in some of these videos, for those that kind of follow me, and that you can lose points having too much offense in some cases, and you can lose points having too much defense against the Titan. And so here is what I am talking about here. So today, you can see here, guys, I have no defense going in against the Titan. So you'd imagine if I have it all offense, I should be able to get a higher score because I have all of my technology to offense. And right here, you can see I maxed out the aerial because that is an aerial Titan. And you can see right here, I have against bosses. And, for some of the newer players that have been playing this and they keep saying strong foe and haven't watched some of my past videos, I know it's confusing, guys, but the Titan is a boss. And that's why you don't ever see me with any strong foe, normal enemies, or foes, any of that technology, because for me, I think it's pretty obsolete, and that's just my opinion. I don't use any of that. Now, of course, if you're doing ground enemy, Legion boss, change it to ground enemy, blah, blah. But for this, I just kind of wanted to see and prove, can we lose points by having too much offense, and can we maybe in a future reference video lose points by having too much defense. But right now, we'll just do the offense here. You can see now for the Conqueror itself, the main gun attack rate has been proven to be non-effective against the Titan. That's why you never see me really put too many points, if any, on this one. And of course, we do know that the wing gun is the weakest, so you're not seeing me really put anything there. So I'm putting all my offense into the strongest things that I can, which is my main gun and my missile. Now, be sure you guys are setting your gems right, because right here, look at this. I have ground enemy attack. So if I went after that Titan, I wouldn't be trying to maximize what I'm trying to do. It's an aerial for one. So I'm going to remove this in front of you guys. And then it is a boss. But let's go back. Do I have boss? I already have boss gems on there. So I'm going to leave those there. And I'm going to go back over to here. And let's go back into the aerial. And we're going to embed this. But you're seeing here, guys, I had to go check my gems. And yes, the appropriate gems are going to make a world of difference on your score. It really does. So if I have ground gems on, even though they seem like they're stronger and making me look stronger, doesn't mean I'm going to get a higher score because I look stronger. You want to put the gems in to where it's actually going to be appropriate for what it is, which it's an aerial Titan for one. And of course, it's a boss. And then I go over my gems all the time with you guys lately. You want to put in your strongest one. So let's just say my aerials were stronger than my bosses, then I'd put some more of my aerial. Or if my bosses were more stronger than my aerials, so that's how you do that. But all gems are created equal except for the star value. The star value is what makes those stronger. So of course you want to use your highest stars in those, and that's how you set that up. Just to make sure that that's clear. And then I showed you guys my technology here. And then, so there is one thing I can show you guys though. So here's my high score from the other day with that technology setup I showed you guys in a couple of my past recent videos. that technology with a little bit of the defense, a little bit of the offense on the aerial and boss, and then setting up for the Conqueror especially. I got 2.0 trillion. So I finally broke the 2 trillion breaker there, which I was proud of, but I didn't record it. But that is basically what we want to beat. Now, for my high score, my average maybe about I average 1.6 trillion is about my average right now. So this was kind of maybe a lucky break of dodging and, just having kind of one of those lucky runs that we get every once in a while. But 16 would be, or 1.6 would be acceptable for me to try to beat in this challenge all offense to make it fair. But just showing you guys that technology that I've been showing you guys, I mean, that's a pretty killer setup. Even outside of the Conqueror, it seems to be working really, really good on just about all ships. Also, give or take, other ships, the attack rate does work. Conqueror, Legion, Boss, with the Conqueror, I think the attack rate works, but it has been proven again for the Titan that the attack rate isn't working. So that's why you always see my technology set up that way. And then a lot of times I'm giving you that general setup because, again, if you don't want to spend a bunch of diamonds, you want a pretty killer tech setup between the Titan and Legion Boss. That's generally what I'm showing you guys. And it is a pretty good setup for Star Scramble and Planet Wars. Is it the most powerful? Are you going to be able to beat some of the bigger players? Probably not. So I do have videos on that, not to bore you guys. But here is our goal here. And again, I am going to go ahead and do a Titan challenge in front of you guys, and I might be able to explain something because I get asked all the time, why do you fly around in your Titan challenge in Legion Boss with the Conqueror especially? So I kind of messed my week up here, so I don't really care about the high score right now. So it makes it pretty good for me to do another Titan test in front of you guys. So maybe I can explain some of this. And this is going back to the new players also, how I'm going to explain this. Why not? Just to kind of help everybody out. I do watch other players' videos, and, in the Titans, they're flying all over the place. They're going behind the Titan. They think that they're missing all of these bullets. And for what? And what do I mean by that? Your whole goal of playing this Titan is to continually hit that Titan. I would rather get hit a couple of minute times before before the Titan's blast starts coming out, than acting like I'm going to dodge a whole bunch of stuff, thinking I'm doing a good job, and then just get blasted on anyways, because that blast is very powerful. You didn't really save that much energy by doing that. So do not fly all over the screen, guys, especially for the new players. You're not tricking the Titan. You're not getting a higher score by any means by doing that. So, and I'll kind of explain what I mean by that. By the way, I've been playing this. I'm not a perfect dodging guy on this whatsoever. And so this is how I just play it, and my recommendations to you guys. Now, we all know that the straight shot is the most powerful, so you'll always see me do the straight shot here. And you're always going to see me kicking back down here at the bottom. And I want you guys to watch that missile right there. Count how many times it launches. And we'll do that again here in a second. And so everybody's like, why do you do the up and downs? So if you count those missiles going up, it's generally 4 or 5 that go all the way up. And so look at the spread. You see that spread gun? If I'm not hitting that Titan with that spread gun, then what good is it? So that's one reason why you see me rush up on the Titan to get that spread gun to hit its core. And then it's debatable that the closer you are with the wing gun fires faster. And of course, but because I'm talking to you guys, I'm not really going all out on this. But that's the point. I see players, again, flying all over the place to avoid all this stuff, going behind the Titan's head to avoid this whole first part. And guess what? You just lost tons and tons of points. I would rather get my points, get hit a little bit. So right there, I'm only at 96, taking all that before the blast that he does. So I'd rather get hit a little bit. And notice what I've done the whole time. I've been hitting the Titan the whole time. So don't fly all over the place, guys. And again, count those missiles, 3, 4, and at the top, that's 5. So that's 5 missile rounds that go through, so that you want to be at the bottom to get those missiles to fly up. And so when you're doing that Titan transformation, you want to be at the bottom, let them release, and then go up top. And I'll do it again for you guys. Just explain my theory and what I've been working on and why I do that, because I get that question a lot. Why are you flying around all the time? And so, again, I'm all offense, guys. No defense on here. We're trying to be 1.6 at least. And so right there, see how I'm going up? But look at where the bullets and everything are. They're at the core. Now I'm going to come back down, wait for the missiles, come up, come back down, come up. And if you saw the wing gun, it did blast a second round by me getting closer. So that's why I do that. But again, you want to be back there so that your missiles are more effective. And then right here, recommendations from other players, and try to keep your nose right around above the transformation button to the left. Me, I kind of go a little bit in between, and I'll move it around a little bit. I just don't sit there. And then a little thing that sometimes it has been working is if I sit here and then right before I kind of cock to the left a little bit. It seems like I've been getting a few more misses by just barely moving. So right there, you saw that. I've been working on that one. I used to be pretty successful just doing little tiny circles to bigger circles. But I think if you do move a little bit, sometimes you can possibly get a few more misses. Maybe that's just me. But right here, I'm already down to 64 with hardly any defense. And normally around here, I would still maybe be with my other technology between 90 to 80. And so there's a big difference there. I am getting a pretty fast higher score. I am by being in the offense, but is the offense going to be better than the technologies I've been showing you, or more defense? So 1.6 is what we're really trying to beat fairly, because that's my average. So here we go with the transformation again, guys. So you see how those bullets are staying in the core and on them? So again, if I sit back, see how it's not hitting that core? But if I go up on them for a minute, I'm trying to maximize that gun, and I'm trying to maximize my wing gun. See how that wing gun just fired twice? And I am trying to play this for a high score. I'm not doing anything deliberate to try to lose, of course. But right here, we're at 18%, 1.4. That's not bad. Been getting some misses. Quite a few misses here, which is good. So 1.5, I mean, that really wasn't a bad run all offense. That was not a bad run. I thought it'd be a little bit worse than what it was, but I was getting quite a few misses there. My average, again, is about 1.6 and higher. So with all offense, technically, I did lose points, technically. And Again, too much defense. I know for a fact, too much defense, you're going to be able to take more hits, but you're not hitting the Titan as much or as hard, excuse me. And so you can lose points on both sides. And again, that general technology that you see me always showing you guys, that's been the best technology setup I have been able to come up with after resetting this a zillion times, like literally. You guys are always seeing me messing with my technologies and trying different things, and but that's a pretty killer technology that you guys will see in some of my newer videos that I put up. And I just showed you I was able to get 2.0 as my high. I kind of wish I would have recorded that, but I wasn't really expecting to have such a good run. You guys know it's a chance, dodging, and different things like that. Sometimes you can have these just unbelievable runs that you can't mimic again. But right here, too much offense. Do you get a higher score? No. And again, too much defense. I already know, but I'll probably do a video for you guys, just an updated video of that. Do you get more points by being able to take more hits? Answer is going to be no. And I will say it out loud, but I will do a video just to kind of prove that's true again. But again, guys, don't hesitate to try stuff, try different combinations. If you guys are successful doing something that maybe I'm not showing you, or something's working good for you, feel free to leave a comment. I mean, that's kind of what these videos are about, is us talking, me learning something. I'm not a master at this game by any means. We're all going after what? The high score, a few tips and tricks, and that's what it's about, is the high score. So if you guys have any suggestions, please let me know. And again, don't hesitate to try something new. And last but least, as I always say in all the videos, have fun.